Alright guys, welcome back to another realistic review. This is a review of the Costway portable washing machine, also known as the Gigantic. So if you live in an apartment, an RV, a camper, or any tiny living space, or you just want a mini washing machine because it might be a little bit more budget friendly, this might be the perfect thing you need. So it comes with everything you need. That includes the water inlet hose. Now the one I have on here currently, this is an add-on, but they give you about a 3 to 4 foot hose that you can connect to your faucet. It looks exactly the same, it's just shorter. Alright, so how you set it up is they give you this little adapter piece. So the filter part on your faucet, you're going to take that off. You're going to unscrew it and you're going to screw this piece on. And you're going to clip it on. That might have been fast. So pull the lever down, clip it, snap it. Once you hear it snap on, it's on correctly. What to do if it's leaking. Now most people will probably just throw a cloth on top of it. Make sure you have the little rubber washer inside of here so that it sits flush onto the faucet. But if it's still leaking and you have the little black rubber washer inside, you might want to get some plumber's tape. So remove this little piece, add some plumber's tape around the grooves, and then make sure it's screwed on tight, and that should help with leaking. Alright, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Now, if you don't want to fill it up using your faucet, you might have a little bit of reservation, you might be worried about that. You can always use your shower head. So this is my shower head. I have a long one. You would just simply drop it inside. Now the first fill up, I'm going to use the shower head. The second fill up, I'm going to use just a regular faucet as they did. So give me 1 second. All right, so you would just turn your shower head on. I'm going to leave it like that for a second. But you're going to power it on. This is what it's looking like. So you're going to choose your setting. For the most part, I usually like to leave it on medium, but your water levels go low, medium, and high. So when it's high, it's going to come all the way up to the top of the lip. So if you don't have that many clothes or you don't want it filled up all the way like that, you don't have to. Now it comes time for your wash setting. Wash, rinse, and spin is 40 minutes. If you add on that soap cycle, it's an extra 15 minutes. Wash by yourself, rinse and wash and rinse. And then you just want to push start. I'm just going to add a little bit of powder detergent. You don't want to use too much detergent because you'll start to see that in the spin cycle. So once this is done filling up, I'm going to come back to you. But for the meantime, you know what? No, I'm going to just start adding the clothes in. No, I'm not. Wait a second. All right, it came a little chaotic trying to fill it up using the shower head and hold the phone at the same time. So you can fill it up that way once it's full, or once you're comfortable with it, with the amount of water you have. It'll just start washing, so you do not have to connect to the sink if you don't want to. You can use a water hose if you have an outdoor laundry setup. You can do that, or just like a couple of pitchers of water. We're just gonna start adding some stuff. Now each load is different. You can always tell when you have too many clothes by the way it agitates. If you have too many clothes, just take some out. No harm, no foul. Now this one is really quiet. It does come with rubber feet on the bottom. So if you do live in an apartment, any noise is going to be absorbed by the rubber feet. You don't have to worry about shaking, bumping. I've never had a problem with leaking. But again, if you use too much detergent, it will start to foam over in the spin cycle. All right, as far as dimensions go, this portable washer is 18 inches tall, 16 inches wide. All right, and it takes just a regular power outlet plug, the 3-prong kind. So the same kind that you would use to plug up like your washing machine, not your washing machine, your microwave. And no, you do not have to leave the water running the entire time. So if you do decide to turn your faucet off in the middle of washing, all right, when it needs more water, let's say it's filling up but you turn the water off and it needs a little bit more water, it will make a beep sound with an error message that says E4 that lets you know it needs more water. Let's talk about the error code. So from my understanding, right, if you never read the manual, error code E1, that means the lid needs to be closed. There's a lid issue. So if you do see error code 1, it might be a default. So you might want to send that back to the company. And again, you do get that 1-year warranty, so don't fret. They usually don't hassle you. You just tell them your complaint. They give you a shipping label and number and all that information, and they take care of it from there. E2 means you need to close your lid so that it can go through the spin cycle. I think E3 means that there's a issue with the drain hose, and then E4 means you need more water to your machine, so just add your water. The only thing, you cannot wash comforters. So if you do have comforters in your house instead of blankets, You might want to switch over to maybe duvets. Some might wonder, how do you drain the water? So it'll drain out automatically. You want to make sure you have somewhere nice and sturdy to drain it. You can stick the drain hose, I got laundry detergent on my hands, but you can stick the drain hose right inside of your sink. But for the most part, it's just a quick little, it's trying to come back out, y'all. Anyway, you just stick it down into the sink. But for the most part, I usually do hang mine inside of my bathtub. That to me seems a little bit more sturdy. And I just hang it and dangle it just like that. Now, it is lightweight enough for you to be able to carry it up and down the steps if you do live in, and it's super quiet. It's budget friendly. If you need, but guys, remember how annoying it can be, especially if you live on the second or third floor, how annoying it can be going up and down the steps for 5 loads of laundry, unloading and reloading your car with laundry, folding it up. Now, it might seem like you're saving time and money in the long run, but that's gas you're wasting, that's time away from home, especially on your day off you're wasting at the laundromat. This is a way more convenient way to wash your clothes. It resembles more of a traditional style washing machine. I know some people are more familiar with the twin turbo portable washer by Costway, but to me this is 10 times better. That other one, after a while, it starts to have a funny smell, like a mildewy or a smell. It's not mold, but it's like the beginnings of mold, or when you leave your clothes in the washer for too long and they start to stink. That's what it starts to smell like. So not that that's a bad one, but I do believe that this one is better. All right, now the last question, and not least, most people want to know, can you use hot water inside your machine? Now, this particular model only comes with one inlet hose piece. So when you connect it to your faucet, you can literally turn on any tap you want to. It's completely up to you. I use hot water. I've been using hot water since I got it, but they do tell you not to use hot water because the hose is plastic, and over time, it'll actually start to have a little bit of wear and tear. So you can use warm water, hot water, cold water, whatever you see fit. All you have to do is just fill it up however you want to. Now, if you guys found this video helpful in any type of way, be sure to hit that like button, hit the share button, and subscribe, guys. It only helps push out the video. All right, I've had this washer for a good bit. I've never had an issue. I absolutely love it. If I had to purchase it all over again, I would. It saves so much money if you want to get it within the 3 days, and if you want to use a payment arrangement. They do have a firm, and they also have Klarna on TikTok Shop. I paid under $300 for this one. I think it's $239, something like that at the current price. Now, I got mine off the TikTok Shop. You can get yours from either TikTok or Amazon.
I'm the reason why these lights cutting on and off. I pay the cost to be the boss. I'm the reason why these lights cutting on and off. I pay the cost. I pay the